bro, you know that gym doesn't make your life better. And in that moment I stopped, I looked him dead in the eyes, and I just walked away. I'll say that again. He said, the gym doesn't make your life better. In that moment, I was absolutely pissing myself in my head, thinking about what he just said. But as time went on throughout the day, I started to actually think, did the gym actually make my life better? I started to think about my life during school, how insecure and how dull I was as a person. The amount of progress I've made, the person I am today. I know for a fact that if I never stepped foot in the gym, then I would be a shell of a person, nothing like I am right now. Let me tell you the story of how I became the best version of myself. I had a bro back in 2018 who approached me because he wanted to jump into the gym. And of course I get it. He just wanted someone to break the ice with, someone to go with him. And I totally got that. At this time I was 21 years old. I was fresh out of school, working full time, smoking, drinking. I was in a toxic relationship. I was on the sesh every weekend, just taking absolutely anything I can get my hands on. On April the 24th, 2018, I stepped foot in a gym for the first time in my life, and beyond belief, I was completely hooked. And to this day, there has never been a week that I've taken a whole week off of the gym. I've consistently went to the gym every single week since I've started. As time went on, I naturally just became a whole lot more serious about what I was doing, and everything I was doing with my life was to optimize my gym performance. At the time, I was trying to give up cigarettes, and starting this new habit made it so easy for me to actually do that. And at that point, I realized if I can give up cigarettes and get into the gym for the first time in my life, then what else can't I do? There's nothing I can't do. Lesson number one, trading a bad habit for a good habit is the absolute best chance you have of kicking bad habits. As time went on, I became a whole lot more confident in myself, and that led me to creating an Instagram fitness page. I know, so stereotypical. I started producing all this content and keeping myself accountable through that content, just solely focused on getting stronger and hitting PRs in the gym. But there was still something missing. I was eating like a 13-year-old, still at 22 years old. This caused me to go down a rabbit hole of nutrition and fitness videos on YouTube, not only for gym performance, but also for my longevity. What started as I want to get huge so girls love me turned into I want to be the best version of myself for my future family so quick. The gym consumed my life for so many years and created friction in all aspects of my life through all my relationships and friendships. But to be honest, I really didn't care, because for the first time in my life, I really felt like I belonged and I had something that I loved. I stopped partying as much. I stopped drinking so much. I spent a whole lot more time indoors, focusing on myself, because in my mind, I was on a path to glory. But even after all this, there was still something that I felt was missing. And then I stumbled across it. NoFap by far was the hardest hurdle that I had to jump in my whole life, but by far has had some of the best return on investment I've ever had in anything I've ever done. I didn't even know it at the time, but I was on a self-improvement journey. Lesson number two, if you aren't growing, you're dying. You need to use it or you're going to lose it. Don't feel bad for focusing on yourself. As time went on, I was the most happiest I ever was, thanks to fitness and NoFap. There was still one thing that was on my mind that I could not shake: my relationship. My great friend and brother Boomer, which by the way I met through Instagram, I went into such depth with him about it. He knew just as much as I did that I needed to do something about this. And he just told me straight up, dude, you gotta pray on this. This was before I had any relationship with God, and for the first time in my life, I kneeled down at the side of my bed and I prayed to God and I asked for a sign. Give me a sign. What do you think I should do? I need help. I need guidance. Then something crazy happened. For the first time in my life, I felt like I got that sign. And the next day, I broke up with that person. This was that final piece that I needed to become myself and to become my own person. And I was absolutely correct about that in the long term. I started to realize that God was there the whole time, trying to push me towards being a better person. Once I got into fitness and I got into NoFap and I broke up with my toxic partner, I created a business. I found a genuine, God-fearing, beautiful girlfriend. I dialed my health in so much more than I ever thought I would. And none of this would have ever been possible if I didn't step into the gym on April the 24th, 2018. I have no idea where I would be right now, and I really don't want to know. But one thing is for certain, the gym actually saved my life. Lesson number three, you can achieve absolutely anything that you want to achieve if you put your mind to it. If I can accomplish this, then there's absolutely no reason that you can't do it as well. I'm the most average dude you will ever meet, and quite literally, I hated myself for most of my school life. But one thing I never lacked was ambition and belief in myself that I can be so much better. This is your call to action. Please, bro, just start. If you want a girlfriend, go find her. If you want more money, make more fucking money. If you want to lose 40 pounds, nothing's stopping you. Go do it. If you want to deadlift 500 pounds, fucking send it. Do it. Put your shirt on, bro, because you got work to do.